How long should your online course videos be? If you have been wondering questions about video like this, keep watching to find out exactly what you need to know to create great videos for your course. Hey family, it's Janelle Allen, Learning and Marketing Strategist for online course creators. If you're new here, first things first, if you are not subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the little bell icon right next to it so that you get notifications and don't miss out on any videos that you need to grow your course business. All right, so today let's talk about how to create great course videos. Now, I have to admit, I kind of set you up for a false expectation there because the truth is there is no one way to create amazing course videos. The reason I say this is it really is a process of learning. So what I'm about to share with you are going to be some best practices, but please, please, please do not use this as an excuse or reason to obsess and not put out your course videos because they may not hit everything on this list. All right, so just use it as a guide, but most importantly, keep going. One more thing, I am not going to talk about equipment in this video because honestly, that is a rabbit hole that none of us needs to go down right now. But what I will do is put a link in the video description to a blog post with equipment recommendations just for you. All right, so without further ado, let's jump in. Let's talk about the 4 types of videos that you are likely to see and perhaps create for your online course. So number 1 is the most common, and that is slide deck videos. Slide deck videos are simply you narrating over a slide presentation. So it could be a PowerPoint, Keynote, something you created in Canva, doesn't matter. You're narrating audio over the presentation. These are the easiest to get started with. So you see them quite a bit. Now you can add some connection by including, your face in the video talking. You can include the picture-in-picture of you down in the bottom corner if you want your viewers to see you. Or you can just do the audio over the slides. The downside to this type of video is it can get pretty monotonous. So I say if you want to start with this, definitely do so, but then graduate to other types of videos. So speaking of, the second type of video that you'll see are screencasts. Screencasts are when you are showing something on your screen. You're typically going to be in the corner, the bottom corner of the video, and the focus is on your screen. So these types of videos work really well for how-to or tutorial style videos, particularly if you're showing how to use a tool, how to do a specific process on screen. That's when you want to use a screencast type video. So these are really great because it allows the viewer to follow along. They can see everything you're doing on the screen and they can replicate it. As far as downsides to screencasts, I don't think there are a lot. They're pretty easy to create and they're engaging for your audience. So you just want to make sure that you're using them appropriately. And that is to show your viewer how to do something. All right. So third type of video are going to be talking head style videos. So that's what you saw at the beginning of this video. And you've seen these all over the place. This is where the focus is on you. You are speaking directly to the camera and you may have some call outs and different things appear on screen. The camera's focused on you. So I am a big fan of talking head videos because they allow you to connect with your audience more. They're able to see your face, see your mannerisms, all of that great stuff. So the downside to talking head videos is just that there's more of a learning curve. There's certain equipment that you're going to need. You're going to need to get good lighting, all of that good stuff that takes some time to get comfortable with. So it's perfectly fine if you want to start with a different type of video and then graduate to talking head. And then the last type of video are going to be whiteboard videos. These are videos where you are using a whiteboard animation tool that allows you to narrate while the tool draws the concepts or illustrates the concepts. And that's usually through words being written on the screen while you're narrating, or characters being drawn on the screen while you're narrating. These can be really fun videos, and they're a nice way to break up the monotony of the slide deck videos. The only downside is there is a learning curve in using the tool, and sometimes it can take quite a bit of time. So you'll have to determine if there's really an ROI to investing the time and money in a whiteboard animation tool, or if you should just go with something simpler. So those are the 4 types of videos. So how long should your videos be? I'm chuckling because this is the question that I get the most when it comes to course videos. And, I'm not trying to be difficult, but there is no magic answer. There just isn't. I will say, though, my guiding line is typically try to keep your videos 10 minutes or less. Now, the only reason I say that, because people break that rule all the time and they still have engaging videos. However, keep in mind that as we continue to grow into the internet age and there's more and more video content online, our attention spans are actually decreasing. So try to keep your videos as long as they need to be for you to explain your content. But if you can get them to be 10 minutes or less, that's, in my opinion, a best practice for your videos. Now, regardless of that, because like I said, people break this rule. If you have really engaging content, I've seen people have 20-minute videos and their audience watches the entire thing. So it's really about engagement. And here are some things that you can do to keep your viewers engaged regardless of your video length. Number 1, cut the fluff. Get right into the teachable content. Don't do any long sidebars or explanations that are unnecessary, or recaps about previous lessons, etc., etc. Try to minimize the side chatter and focus on the teachable content. Secondly, use chapters to chunk your videos. So there are course players like Wistia. Also, YouTube allows you to input chapter markers. You can put timestamps in YouTube and it'll break up your video into chapters or chunk your video. And that is great for keeping your audience engaged because it allows them to skip through. So if they feel like they've digested everything they need to know about a particular topic and you're rambling on a little bit, they can skip to the next thing that they want to watch inside of the video. So chapter markers, I love them. I think they're a great addition to your videos. And then lastly, use a video player that allows your viewer to adjust playback speed. This is super helpful, especially if you have longer videos, and it allows your audience to watch on whatever speed they need to. So maybe 2x if you have a really long video. Okay, so those are some tips for video length. So which course player should you use for your videos? By and large, my general advice is if you have created your course on a course platform like Teachable, Thinkific, or Kajabi, where video hosting is built in, use that. It's already there for you, so definitely take advantage of it. Now, if you don't have that option, let's say you are using a WordPress LMS like LearnDash or some other solution, and you still need to find a video hosting service or software solution, then here's some free and paid options for you. So free is going to be YouTube and Loom. These are my 2 favorite free video options. YouTube is great because it's just easy to use. People are accustomed to it. And Loom is super easy to use as well. Now, the downside of these free options is you do have to enable the privacy features to make sure that your videos are not going to be shared all over the internet, especially if they're videos for your paid course. And these free options typically don't have enough, or I should say, as robust video privacy features as your paid solutions. So keep that in mind. Now, for paid video hosting solutions, there's a few options. Vimeo is the one that you're going to see mostly. And that is because Vimeo has amazing privacy controls. So definitely check them out. You can control where your videos are embedded. You can control whether they can be downloaded. There's just so much you can do with Vimeo. Wistia is another option. However, lately, Wistia has become really pricey. It is industry standard, and you're likely to see Wistia built into those course platforms that we talked about earlier. So feel free to check it out. Just know it's a pretty pricey option. Now, there's a new kid on the block, which is Sprout Video. And Sprout has a lot of the features that you're going to find in Vimeo and Wistia. So definitely check out Sprout Video for paid video hosting options. All right, so that's video hosting solutions. All right, let's wrap up with some do's and don'ts for your online course videos. Don't enable autoplay. Just say no. Just say no to autoplay. Everybody hates it. Don't be that person. Do disable downloads because people steal. Don't remove the play bar or controls in your video player because this is a course, not a dictatorship. Let people skip forward, skip back if they want to. Do use a player that gives you video analytics. So what are video analytics? They are going to show you things like where people are dropping off and not finishing your video, how much time people are watching in your video. Some analytics built into course platforms will even show you who has watched your videos. So this is going to be a great teaching tool for you for your course. Don't cut corners with audio. Believe it or not, audio quality is more important than video quality because if your viewers can't hear you, then the video doesn't matter. Okay, so if it comes down to investing in that fancy, expensive camera or a really good microphone, go with the microphone. Do use call outs for things you want your audience to remember or recall. Call outs are really just text or images that you can pop on screen. And it's great for you to be able to highlight those things. It helps to just ingrain those into your viewers' memory. Don't obsess over which video player to use. I know I've said this once or twice before, but it's really important to just keep the momentum. I shared some video player recommendations earlier, so rewind to check those out if you need to. This is the most important do use captions to make sure that your videos are accessible for all abilities. And even outside of that, people just sometimes like to scan the captions. It just helps them to stay engaged. So do use captions. Okay, so in today's video, you learned some best practices for creating great online course videos. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about creating course videos. And if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any future videos. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you next time. Peace.